Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Builds Back to Life. We're going to be back on the mini LifeJacket 3 Bluetooth speaker by Altec Lansing today. Very excited to do this. First, let's cut it open. As you guys know from the previous video, I purchased a separate speaker. Basically, we're going to compare the two different circuit boards, see if there's any similarities, any differences. So let's open this up. So as you can tell, this person that I bought it from wrapped it up pretty well. Very satisfied with the packaging considering some people on eBay. I bought this speaker for about $19, I think. It is supposed to be functional, but the battery is bad. We are in luck though, because the first speaker we bought a battery for, so just in case we can't fix the first speaker, this one we should be able to fix just by putting a new rechargeable battery in it, and we'll be off and running with this one. Alright, so looking at this a little bit closer, it's actually in pretty good cosmetic shape, I would say. Not sure if I can tell if it's been opened up yet or not. I would say I'm happy with the condition so far. Let's get it open and see if we can find anything that might be wrong with the first one based on the appearance of the circuit board on this speaker. Also, if you want to see how to dismantle one of these, just check out my first video, and that video will be a great starting point to figure out how to take this thing apart. Does not look like it's been opened up to me. Just upon a further examination, it looks really good on the inside. The battery does look a little bit off right now, but we'll check into that a little bit more. And now we should just be able to flip up the circuit board and then be able to get our other circuit board and compare the two to see if there are any differences. It does appear to be the same one that mine had. The second one that I just took apart looks like it was a newer manufactured battery by about a year. Oh, okay. This is my first one that I took apart, and here is the one that I just took apart. They are completely different. Look at the size of these things. But yet it's the same speaker. So after looking at these a little bit more closely, it is indeed the fact that we have two different speakers here. Unfortunately, it appears what I ordered was an Altec Lansing mini LifeJacket 3S. This is the new speaker we just got in the mail. What we needed was just a Altec Lansing mini LifeJacket 3. Obviously you can tell this one's a lot longer. It has a couple more different components on it, it looks like, than this one does. And so we're just not going to be able to tell if this one has any problems with it. Though again, fortunately, looking more at this, it is super clean, and I don't think it was ever used in water or anything. The calling card of these Bluetooth speakers is the fact that you can drop them in water. Really have some high hopes for this, that this is gonna work once we put a new battery in it that we had originally planned to put in this guy. Hey guys, so it's a couple days later and I'm back to put this new battery into this mini LifeJacket 3S Bluetooth speaker that we have. All it should have wrong with it is just this battery that needs replaced. Let's do it. So our first objective here is to connect the battery leads onto the contacts of the circuit board.
Welcome to Altec Lansing.
Check that out. We have a Bluetooth light. All right, let me go get my phone and see if I can pair to this thing. Looking for devices. Aha, mini LifeJacket 3S. It is connected. Let's see if we can play some tunes. Try this. You hear that? That's coming through the speaker. Let's go. We need to make sure that we can get these battery leads onto this little Molex connector, get everything situated, plug it back in, and test it fully with it all assembled. So guys, we are running into the problem that I ran into in the first video where these leads for the replacement battery are again too small, or smaller at least, than the original leads that were for this. So looking at these both together, you can tell that these two contacts on this battery, which is the replacement one, are smaller than the contacts on the original battery. You can look at the two size differences, and this one is a lot bigger than that one. If you just try to use the smaller Molex connector that came with the replacement battery, it tries to push the two contact points on the circuit board together. It probably will work enough for it to be functional, but it's not going to work well enough for it to be considered fully repaired, I would say. So I'm going to try to super glue these contact points onto that bigger Molex connector, and we'll see if that will be just enough in order to keep that in there so that it guards the connection while also keeping a stable connection. It is a smaller contact that's on the end of these cables, but as we were testing this, it did sleeve on adequately to that pin. All right, so I've given a little bit of time for that super glue to cure. Let's try and see if it will connect. Turn this board back on and see if it works.
Powering on. Welcome to Altec Lansing.
Great. All right, so it does work. Then we will reassemble this and check it out whenever it's fully built. Let's continue to reassemble this all together and then test it out. All right, so guys, the critical part in this is that you make sure you stop at this step, and then you make sure all of these buttons are still able to push them in adequately and power on and power off the speaker. So we took out the old battery. Now we've got a new battery in here. Let's see if it works.
Powering on. Welcome to Altec Lansing.
Bingo! That's exactly what we were looking for. Let's see if it still plays music. Bingo! It does. Alright guys, so I hope you really enjoyed this video. It sucks that we were not able to repair the original Altec Lansing LifeJacket 3 speaker, but we did repair this 3S. We just had to replace the battery in it, and now it's fully functional. You can charge it, you can charge your phone. You can probably play through the aux input in the back as well. All three of these buttons work. Power, and then the volume buttons. Not sure what I'm going to try to sell this for on eBay, but it's definitely going to go up on eBay. In the meantime though, I'm going to listen to some jams on here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat.